Okay, this is an upgrade on how to put tubes on an OPFS or a PFS. Alright, so first of all, take the number 32 rubber band, cut it, and I just wet the blade, make it a little easier. Okay, now the tubes, what you have to do is lay them out and see how it's curved. Well, that's just the way that I want it to fit onto the pouch. Careful how I pick it up. Square it up with the pouch. That's good. Okay. Then you want to pull it pretty snug. And 2 wraps is good. I'm getting ready to put a knot on this, but before I do that, I spit on it to make it slick so it'll slide down and the band won't break. Alright, kind of square up the knot on the tube. And the other side. Okay. Now put tube protectors. These are actually grips for a pen or a pencil. Okay. I like these better. They seem to work fine. They're pre-cut, different colors, and they're cheap. Cheap. Okay, so and what I like to do for the end here, see how it laps over the fork? Well, you don't need it to extend too much beyond it. If you got like 1/8 of an inch and it covers the back part where you're going to be pulling, that should be fine like that. You don't really need more than that. And I like for it to line up just like this. That's how you want that. Now, I used to say to wrap them low, but I've changed that since I do aerial shots, and it's better to have it wrapped fairly high. That way when you pull back, it's not, the tube is not going to fall to the side. You see, that's pretty dangerous. Okay, so see what kind of measurement I got here, a working length, and I want to start my tie about right here, no lower and no higher. About you can be like 3/16 or a 1/4 inch below the top part of the top edge of the fork. So I'm going to want to measure the working length. Well, that's 5 inches, so that's pretty good. These days I'm actually shooting at 4-inch working length, but I'm going to leave this one at 5. Okay. And I do the wrap for the forks with the number 64. And it's going to be right about like that. And I go real tight. When you think you're going to break the band, you just back off a little bit, and it's very, very tight. I haven't had any problems with tube pulling out. So what I do these days, since I do a lot of fast draw, I just go ahead and wrap the entire band, the entire rubber band. I use the whole rubber band. And the reason I do that, it gives you a bigger area to grab when you're doing your fast draw. Use a little spittle. Like that. And what I like to do, I only measure the first tube I put on, and I just get a visual on the height of the tube protectors, and that looks about right. Press down on that and the tube, and then I just kind of eyeball it, and I can see if the tops of the pouch ends look level. I go for the center here. I call it good. This is good. So I just wrap this one the same way I did this one. That's it. Never fails. All right.